Welcome everybody to another episode of the Chatterbox Podcast, where we're going to talk about everything that has to do with motivation, inspiration, financial literacy, anything that's going to be self-help or could help you improve better as a person. This is the podcast you're going to want to see. I'm here today with my boy Seven, also known as 7VMX. Yo,
man, appreciate you, bro. I'm excited. I've been watching you do what you do. And I'm like, man, I can't wait to be a part of this journey and just give value to the people.
I appreciate that. That's how I remember. I was like, everyone, you know what's crazy? Everyone has like a small little circle. So it's a little gang of people that it's like, I bet everyone's doing their thing. I was like, yo, I need to get you on. Hey, what's up? This video is sponsored by Level Up Academy and Level Up Algo, an organization focused on leveling financial freedom to pave the future in gold. This organization focuses on advancing our community via tactical financial guidance and education. Thank you for tuning in. Please take the time to go like, subscribe, and even possibly share. Good, my brother. How you, man? Chilling?
Bro, I'm locked in, bro.
Bro, I wish the people in the computer world knew right now how long you been waiting to get on the set and get on the mic. Yeah. But it's all right. It's all good. Man, so you here for a reason. You here because you could add value and, you know, you relate to people.
Facts.
Brown skin, light skin, you know what I'm saying? Not like the average person like, oh yeah, he looks a certain way, he acts a certain way. Nah, you here for a reason, you doing your thing. I want to get into that. Like, your situation that you're in now is a great one. We spoke about it. You are a entrepreneur, right?
Correct.
Full time,
yeah.
Can we talk about that, being an entrepreneur full time?
Yeah, so for me, I haven't worked a job in 2.5 years, almost 3, you know, where at least working for someone else, right? Mm-hmm. Everything has been, you know, for me, by me. If I don't work, I don't eat, you know what I'm saying? So just full-time options trading, sports betting, CEO of my own company, and just building an empire where I'm like, okay, I want to be able to do for myself for a good time and a long time. And
I like that.
It's been difficult, but it's been worth it, you know, and I have a nice sense of freedom where, you know, I could do what I want whenever I want, right? For the most part. Yeah, so it's definitely been lit, man, you know, where I went the path of, you know, most resistance. Mm-hmm. Most people, it's difficult, bro. You know what that is? I wake up every day and I have to make something happen.
All right, so can I ask you this? What time you wake up every day?
Yeah, so I wake up at 6 every day.
6 o'clock every day?
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? You wake up at 6 every day. When you were working for someone else, what time were you waking up?
Honestly, it was about the same time.
The same?
Yeah, between like that 6, 7 area, for sure. It was about the same time.
But waking up that early for yourself
is a completely different ball game.
It's impactful.
Yeah. I was waking up at the same time, but I already had a whole schedule. Like, all right, I got to get up. I got to go on the train for 1.5 hours. You feel me? Like, I had a whole routine. Now I wake up and I set myself up for the day. Like, all right, got to make my bed, got to go to the gym, making sure like all my like errands and affairs are in order, the garbage taken out, the dishes taken out, or the dishes done, etc. You know what I'm saying? So
how important you think those little tasks before your day actually gets started, how important do you think that is?
Bro, that's the first W of the day, bro.
Right.
So it's I don't feel like myself if I'm not getting those early W's in. You feel me?
That's right.
Like I'm already behind the 8 ball. Like I gotta get these stuff done because I already feel like a winner. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I bet. Now I'm ready for the day.
Now I'm ready to attack the day. Now they don't go right, come home and reset, lay back down, figure this shit out. So man, full-time entrepreneur is the craziest thing. I'm honestly not a full-time entrepreneur. I'm still under the whatever, but I'm trying. So how old are you, man?
Yeah, so I'm 29 years old. My birthday actually just passed.
Happy belated, bro.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it, man.
Shout it out. When's your birthday?
Yeah, July 8th, man. You know, Cancer Gang, you feel me? We outside.
Cancer Gang.
Yeah. Yo, July, we fly, man. It's, you know, especially for me and my entrepreneur journey. Like, I love this month. You know, I'm a little biased, of course, but it's one of the best months of the year for business for me.
That's actually crazy, bro. 29 years old, full-time entrepreneur. I can't stress how a lot of 30-year-olds are at the beginning of like their journey.
Yeah.
Especially this time we're in, like, especially where we're at. We're from, I'm from the Bronx, New York. We're in New York,
bro.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So a lot of people our age, like you're at a whole different. I'm older than I'm 31. You know what I'm saying? And you're on a whole different level at such a young age. After having a job prior, you said, oh, you've been doing it over 3 years.
Yeah,
so 26, a full entrepreneur.
Facts. Yeah,
that's
bro.
crazy.
Yeah. So like, I mean, it's different though, bro, because you know what I'm saying. Everybody has their own race and their own journey. You know, so I know people that are 21 years old right now, and they never had a traditional job, and they're making over 6 figures. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So everybody has their own race. For me, it took a lot of grind and hustle, bro. And like, I'm from the Bronx too. Humble beginnings, you feel me? So at one time I was working 3 jobs, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I would leave my house. So I was working with my brother at a warehouse. We would leave the house by 4 a.m. We would work until like 1. Then I had another job. I had a night job. You feel me? Like,
can we? My bad to cut you off. So you're getting into it. So I'm like, can we create a little timeline? Let's create a timeline. let's start off when you were born. Let's start off for sure. When you were born, that time, that era, that makes a huge difference. Like when I was like 7, 8, like those are impactful years, bro. Like I still listen to music when I was like that young. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's start off when you were born, man.
Yeah, nah. So born and raised in the Bronx, you feel me? From there, I've been actually blessed to be around such versatile environments. I think that attributed to just my personality and like how I think and how I see life. Where I was exposed to a lot of things early. Where middle school, I went to Holy Family in Castle Hill. That's in the Bronx. And from there, like it was always like the Spanish and Black community, you know, and I just developed like my charisma and swagger from my cultures and so on and so forth.
When I went swagger, hold on, my bad. I gotta stop you again. The swagger. Let me put you on the spot now. I need you some swagger later. I need a little cameo of some swagger later. But go ahead. My bad to cut you off.
You good, bro.
I'm gonna stop doing that. But
yeah, you good, bro. So when I went to high school, I went to all boys school. In New Rochelle, New York. You ever been there? You ever heard of that?
Which one?
In New Rochelle.
I heard of New Rochelle, of course.
Yeah, New Rochelle.
So like, what school's over there? There's a college over there too.
Yeah. There's a college over there, but it's an all white school. Salesian High School.
Salesian, yeah. You know what's funny? Shout out to my man Angel. He plays Salesian baseball.
Yeah. So at least for when I went there, it was predominantly Albanians, Italians, Irish, right? And so I stood out, and it was definitely one of the best experiences that I had from just a learning environment. You feel me? Like, I didn't have as many distractions and whatnot. And then when I went to college, I went to Penn State. It was another culture.
You went to Penn State?
Yeah, I went to Penn State Harrisburg. So it's a satellite campus, and that was another culture shock. From the Bronx to New Rochelle, Salesian to then Penn State, I'm just being exposed to so many different things. You feel me?
Is there any that was like the Penn State like?
Yeah, bro. Like Penn State got 24 plus campuses, right? Online as well. So like it's all connected in Pennsylvania.
But still, that's credible. That's a good school.
Oh, hell yeah.
So you went to Penn State. And I know you joined the
a fraternity. Yeah.
Frat.
Yeah. So
we got a frat in the house. Frat guy in the house.
Noble member to the greatest fraternity in the world, Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. Yo to the good news.
You heard? Yeah. I don't know what none of that means, but I know I respect it, and I know the power behind fraternities. It's crazy. The power behind the power behind fraternities is like, bro, brotherhood, sisterhood, stuff like that. Like you could, like, if I'm not mistaken, there's rankings and stuff like that, and like just like different people. I know a lot of people in fraternities, and they're great people. Everyone that if you could put that time and commitment to be in a fraternity and do whatever you got to do. You're already off into a good start. Like, you put in your work. You put in, But shout out to that fraternity. That was in Penn State?
Yeah. That's for sure.
You was living?
Yeah, I was in PA for at least 4.5 years.
Okay.
Yes, I was out there like just kid from the Bronx. You feel me?
What were you studying out there?
So I was studying business management and marketing, and then I have a minor in human resources as well. So that's really just what I wanted to do. Always had that business mindset that I'm an entrepreneur, that I'm like, how can I make money for myself? You feel me? So going back to middle school in Castle Hill, I used to sell candy, bro. Like I used to have literal like Snickers, Twizzlers, Starburst, all of that, and I would sell it in class. In high school, I took it deeper. I even had employees as a freshman. You feel me? So
with
like
candy?
Yeah, with candy, bro. So I would have literally other freshmen and sophomores sell candy as well, and they would get a percentage. So like it was like, yo, we all eating. You feel me?
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. So I always had that. In college, like I was selling T-shirts and stuff, you know. So I started a brand, and that was doing well. Just nice little fun pocket money, you know. So always had that spirit. Once I graduated, and I started a career. I was working a nonprofit for the Police Athletic League. I was working with kids, and it was great. I love my job, but we in New York, and nonprofit is not gonna make me rich. I wanted to be rich. You feel me?
If they're gonna make you money, nonprofit, like you getting
nonprofit. Yeah, it's a corporate job.
Okay, you're getting paid for that.
Of course, yeah. But it's like it's all limited, you know, because you're working for the community, essentially, you know. So it's just a whole different situation, and then for me, once I just had a whole realization to bet on myself, bro. I'm like, yo, I know I could be making 3x my income if I focused on me and I utilized my skill sets. So I just took a chance, and I at the same time, I started trading, and I made my first big bag. After that, I was just like, all right, I quit everything. All my other jobs, I was like, I'm gonna just focus. I'm gonna double down on this, bro, because what's gonna give you, you know, close to 10,000 in 5 minutes, bro? Nothing. So you know what I'm saying? So There's like,
no type of flip illegally or
in a couple minutes, bro. 10 bands like that available for you. You know what I'm saying? So I made that trade, and I was like, all right, I'm committed.
What was your initial investment
To make that? Like 5K.
5K. That's the double up in 5 minutes.
Yep.
So you had the 5K, and you were like balls to the wall.
Yeah. It was definitely a scary situation, but I was confident in the work that I had put in, you know, because it wasn't something that I'm just like coming in out of nowhere, gambling, just risking it all. It's like, no, like I locked in, bro. I was locked in for almost 6-7 months before I took that big step, you know, because I'm like, yo, education before compensation. I got to learn this game, bro. I have to, because I'm like, if I see the people that are in my environment and they're winning and they're doing all of these amazing things, I'm like, I could do it too. What's my excuse? But they're just at their own race, how we spoke about it earlier. Like, forget what age you are when you started, bro. Everybody started somewhere. You got to run your race and then get that knowledge, bro, because the more you learn, the more you earn. Once I was confident in my knowledge, I'm like, I bet it's game time.
It's game time for sure.
And from there, I started getting the results that I was looking for, and the rest is history.
That's the main thing that people don't do. Like me, I feel like I watch 2-3. I'm pretty sure that's with everyone else. I watched three YouTube videos, and I'm like, yeah, I can do this. Like, yeah, I got a full understanding of this, of charts, of everything, and then I lose. lose. I'm telling you, that's the thing. I get so much trouble with that, just thinking I know it all, and then I'm starting to really understand. Like, yo, you really got to put in time, like actual time. Take notes. Take whatever you can out of whatever information that's given, and actually utilize that. Just don't act like you know something because you see someone doing it and they're making it seem simple.
Nah, bro, that's it right there. People make it look simple because they put in the work, bro. Like, that's a valid point. I was the same way. I watched a couple videos and I thought it was sweet. I was like, until I realized it wasn't. I was like, oh nah, this is a real game. You feel me? Like, you really gotta apply time, effort, enthusiasm. You feel me? Where it's like you gotta want to do it. Because if you hate the process, you're not gonna go through it. You're gonna quit at some point, right? It's like, what's your purpose? So with me, I locked in and I was like, yo, I love this shit because I know what it could do for me, and I know that I'm good at it and I can get better at it. Because I'm going to forever be a student in this, you know what I'm saying? So once I really applied myself, bro, I started just nailing trades after trade after trade after trade. And then from there, I was able to help other people too, which made it even more rewarding. And then that's when I established that village and that tribe. And when I'm just like, yo, like, I bet I got something here. You know what I'm saying? So for everybody, that's the advice is really just don't quit. And go all in, bro. Commit. Can't stress that enough, bro.
I have one of my real videos that I fucking be posting reels. It's coming out to whatever on a Monday.
Yeah.
And I said that, like, yo, just don't give up. Continue to go, because you're gonna find the people. You're gonna find your crowd. You're gonna find the people who are looking for that specific thing.
Yo, bro, this is my life right now.
Right? I tell people all the time, like, I do so much weird kind of research. I was looking. I'm like, there's over 1 point something billion active users on Instagram. Bro, if you could get a percentage of those users on Instagram to convert to your program or whatever, you got something.
Less than 1% is all you need. Less than 1%. Literally.
You're doing good, great. You're going to do great. So it's just having people make the conversion to you and to what you said. You put in work. Like you said, you put in 7 months of work when you made a life-changing decision. Like, I'm done with work. Yeah, I'm done. I'm excuse me. Not I'm done with work, but I'm going to start working for yourself. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, let me ask you a question, bro. Yeah. What do you think everybody has in common? Everybody. From literally people who are living in like extreme poverty to people who are multi-billionaires.
What do they have in common?
Yeah. What does everybody have in common?
I'm going to say, me personally, I've been around a lot of people, and what I noticed, hopefully there's no wrong answers here, right? No. I noticed that a lot of people always just have, like, people are humans, bro. We all have a lot in common. You could be, I've been around rich, wealthy people, and it's just like, bro, your kid said something smart at the dinner table, you upset. You're just the same thing. You could be poor, you could be rich. Certain things, like, it just how your interpretation of it, like,
so you're saying like emotions,
emotions, and even so, I'm listening to the Will book right now. He was so addicted to being a perfectionist that he noticed, like, bro, he drove himself crazy. So now he got where he wanted to be in life, but he's driving himself crazy because of the type of work that he's putting in.
Facts.
But if that doesn't answer the question, I guess.
Nah, but that's a good answer. It's relative. There's no right or wrong answer. Yeah. My answer, everybody has these 3 things in common, bro. Everybody. They have a brain, right?
Okay.
They have time. Everybody got the same 24 hours as far as I'm concerned, right? And then you got choices. So those are the 3 right there.
Those are real.
Yeah, everybody has a brain, bro. So what does that mean? That means you could think for yourself, right? You can get smarter if you wanted to. You can seek knowledge. Ask and you shall receive. Closed mouths don't get fed. Right. You gotta look for it, right? So if you have a brain, bro, a brain is the most powerful muscle that you have, right? And then from there, everybody got time. So what are you doing with your 24 hours in the day? You know what I'm saying? Like, people really be bullshitting. Like, people really don't take advantage of time that they have to get better for entertainment, to go out and spend money at the club with a whole bunch of bottles of Casamigos every week. You feel me? Like, every weekend, bro.
Trying to hide from their life.
Exactly. It's like, yo, what's the move today? It's like, bro, we were just out yesterday or the weekend before. Like, what are you doing with your time? You know what I'm saying? Like, Monday through Friday is not a real work week. Yeah. For you to get to your goals, is really like every day you should be striving. You feel me? Like, cool. And then, of course, then we have choices. It's like, what are you doing? Like, what are the choices that you're making throughout? If you feel me? So everybody has that in common. And I came to that realization that I'm like, yo, I got to put in this effort and I got to have enthusiasm behind it to get to my goals. And nobody's going to do that for me, because who's coming to save you? Is your neighbor going to come on your door and knock and be like, yo, I got 10 bands for you, bro. Here's take care of all your bills for the month. Nobody's going to do that, bro.
I wouldn't even ask my neighbor for rice.
You feel me? That's what I'm saying, bro. So it's like, I had to really, if I know you got Kanye and Jay-Z, like, what are they doing right now? What's LeBron doing right now? You feel me? Like, bro, what are some whoever you idolize or your hero is, the 1% of the 1%, it's like literally the Hall of Fame, and it's that special room. That's the special room of GOATs, you feel me? It's like the greatest of all time. What are they doing? You feel me? I got to try to match that energy, because that's where I want to go. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro, like, everybody got that in common.
That's good to always think like that. I always used to think like that since I was a kid. Damn, I wonder what they doing. Like, how are they doing it? Not because out of like being nosy, just like, yo, how can I incorporate that in my life? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I also tell a lot of people too, bro, everyone just makes excuses, because if you devote one hour of actually grinding at one specific thing, bro, you'll be the man. I catch myself playing games for hours, and then I'd be like, you know what, I shouldn't be doing that, and then I take months off, just because I know in order for me to be where I want to be in my life or in the future, I gotta grind.
Bro, that's great that you have that. That's like that little voice. That's like, yo, you want more for yourself, my nigga. Stop playing around right now. You know what I'm saying? Like people lose that battle. They ignore that voice. But that's literally your future self. Like that, at least this is what I believe. You feel me? Like I believe in just manifestation, and like the universe is giving you signs and signals of like what's going on, like your destiny and whatnot, right? But it's ultimately up to you to walk that path. And for me, bro, the same, whatever it is, it could be movies, it could be whatever, doesn't matter. You sitting down and it's like, yo, like I know I could be making better use of my time right now.
I hate that feeling. I hate that feeling. And you know what's crazy about that? So on the weekends, we go out, we're gonna get a little personal. We go out sometimes, we might get drunk, have fun. On the next day, I feel like such shit. Yeah. And it's not because like, bro, it's not because I'm hungover. It's because like, I'm wasting time.
Yeah.
Like, not only did I waste time yesterday, like I wasted time today too, because now I can't fucking move. I'm hungover, and it's just everything sucks. People don't think like that, but everyone should think like that. Everyone need to put in their hours. You just got to put in your hours, bro. Today I was like, everything needs a schedule. Like you need a schedule. You have to schedule everything. Like the time you go to sleep, to the time you wake up, to the time you want to shower, everything has to be on a schedule. Yeah. I feel that way, because if not, you're gonna get drifted off into doing something else.
Bro, winging it is not a winning strategy. That ass and nothing in life.
Yo, bro. you should quote that. Winging it is not a winning strategy. That is a fact.
And nothing in life, bro.
Anything in life. Like you can't just be like, you know what? And you know what's crazy? My biggest L's I took winging it.
Yeah. That's everybody, bro.
I went to Puerto Rico. COVID time with my boy. I lost my bracelet and my ring, $6,000, because I winged it. I've literally said, let's go to Puerto Rico on Friday. It was Friday. I said, let's go to Puerto Rico tomorrow. Bought the tickets Friday night, left Saturday morning. Not even left Saturday morning. Missed the flight. Left Saturday during the day. And then by the time we got there, it was late. Everything's closed. Sunday, lost my bracelet.
Yeah, that's tough, bro.
It's tough. Winging it.
Yeah, not, bro. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. That's all there's. Nothing else to it.
And that is so simple, so easy. You fail to plan to fail.
Yo, I have this app I literally use to keep myself organized.
Yeah. Organization's key.
Yo, because if not, I have way too much going on. You know what I'm saying? So, and like, one of the main points that you said is being a human and having emotions. You want to have fun too. You want to do whatever it is that you want to do, right? So I give myself time for that. I have a schedule for that. Have to be organized.
Organization's key and communication's key. Like I have a whiteboard in my room the size of my TV, and I live with my woman, and we gotta write everything on the board. Like, hey, communicate. If we're not talking, you gotta come up with an agenda, things that need to get done, things that's needed, things that we already got, we wipe off. Everything needs to be written down. Everything needs to be set in stone. And your brain, it just gets cloudy. Like you ever just sit there and think like, damn, what was I thinking about? I knew I had to do something. Like that little time that you're spending thinking about that causes frustration, which then causes you to do whatever you're gonna plan to do wrong. Yeah. So if you have everything written down on a list, hence the reason why when people go to the supermarket, they have a full list.
They have a grocery list, right?
Yo, perfect example, perfect analogy. You go to a supermarket, there's so many things. Let's treat that like your brain. You go inside of the supermarket, right? Which is your brain. You have the list, and you can pick out what you need. If not, you're just going to be going through aisle to aisle to aisle, trying to figure out, or just coming up with shit that you don't need.
Right. Or you forget stuff. Or come home, you're like, I forgot this.
I got everything but what you came in there for.
Yep.
I do that all the time.
It's tough, bro.
I do that all the time.
Especially the more you level up, right? It's new levels, new devils. So the more that you do, the more that you want for yourself, the more that you're like executing and you're checking things off the checklist, the more things, like the more it's mandatory to be organized and have some type of structure in your life, where it's like, that's why I have my routine and my to-do list every single day that are non-negotiable. Like I just don't feel comfortable, logging in and trading right? If I don't have my affairs in order, like my bed is made, I didn't work out, I didn't text my parents good morning or something, you feel me? Like I always have to do that. And then I know it's like, what am I planning to do today to make myself 1% better? Because if you're 1% better every day, you know, that by the time that those 12 months go by, you're a completely different person where the people that are in your old life won't even recognize you. You feel me? So like, I'm trying to do that where I'm like, yo, I got to beat the person I was, you know, 6 months ago to start the year. It's halftime right now. You know, we're in July. What am I doing now to beat that person? And then when I look back at the entire year, who am I? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
That's why I think press on the gas. A lot of people, I come up, sometimes catch myself coming up with reasons not to press on the gas.
What do you mean though? Like,
it's like, bro, I would come up with every reason. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, my back is hurting me. I know, bro. You're overweight. Go to the gym. I'll come up with a reason not to go to the gym. Or just come up with a reason not to better myself. But this is low key the reason why I have this podcast, because I could get other information from other people who are in better positions, or, you know, just have more knowledge. Everyone I interview went to college. Well, I ain't go to college. I'm grateful to be around people like you and everyone else who have school in the background and all that, and to talk to me and talk to my everyone out there about certain things. Like I could communicate with a lot of these people, and then, you know what I'm saying? I got someone here from a whole fraternity right now, bro. What was your fraternity again? My bad.
Yeah, you good, bro. Yo, Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated.
So what is that, if you don't mind me asking? Can we talk about that?
Yeah, I mean, for sure, yeah. So it's a fraternity founded in 1911. Motto is honorable achievement. So that's something that I gravitated to, where just the environment, the culture, the group of men were just winners, right? Like they dressed well, they spoke well, like they were winning in life, right? Like these were the guys that were doing like great in school, but you will see them being social and popular. You know, they were good at sports, etc. Right? You know, so I'm like, okay, I never really had or cared for Greek life. I didn't have anybody in my life to really influence that. It was just one of those things that I got exposed to. And with anything, once you get exposed, you can't get unexposed. You know, so I got exposed to that culture, and I'm like, I want to be a part of that. You know, because I could relate to that. They remind me of myself, and you know, I'm not exposed to that as much as I would like to back home. Let me get into this group, you feel me? Do whatever I gotta do, you know, to be worthy enough, and then see if I get value from it as well. So then I pursued it. You know, I ended up achieving my goal, and it was the best decision that I could have made, you know, because my brothers now, you know, they're my best friends, my right, my left hand men, you know, and it's the same thing where our table talk conversations are different. You know, it's just the proximity of the people that you grow up with, you feel me? The conversations go from talking about girls all the time and talking about 2K to now talking about how we're gonna make some money. You know, to talking about like, yo, like, what's the vibes, bro? Like, yeah, you went to college, but you're gonna go get your master's now. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you've been in the same position in the job for 6 months to a year. What's next? What are you doing? You got a promotion? Is you like, feel me? Like the conversations is different now. It's pressure, but like I need that. I love that. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? And it's like each one teach one how we're gonna bring out the best in each other.
Yes.
You know, and that's what I found from Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, and then even further, the people that I'm around now, non-affiliated, but they're just people that I call like just good friends that are in my village. You feel me?
That's always great to have. I feel, bro. People should incorporate that more. Just like talking to your buddies or talking to people that you're around. Like, bro, if you around someone that is your homie, like, yo, y'all got to talk about getting out of whatever situation.
Have to, bro. And, like, it can't be uncomfortable either.
Exactly.
That's the problem. It'd be uncomfortable for people that look like us, that come from humble beginnings. It's like, bro, I told this to my friends. Y'all shouldn't be going out every other weekend if y'all don't got 50 bands in the account. You feel me?
Fact.
And that makes people uncomfortable. And I'm like, yo, like, I get it. Not everybody has that. You know, it's just it's not normal or realistic. But for a lot of people, it is. So if that's the case, why can't that be your reality? You feel me?
Right.
It's like, it absolutely can, bro. If he could do it and he could do it, why can't you? We gotta talk, bro. And I don't care if you mad at me, but if I spark something in your brain now that you're like, man, yo, this man 7 is tripping. But you know what? Forget it. I'm about to figure this out. I'm about to see how I can make some more money now. Now I'm pouring into your cup, and I just, I'm inspiring something different. So then now you have those same conversations with your people and your family. And now we eating, bro. Now we pushing the culture forward off of a scary and uncomfortable conversation.
That's right. Look, I'm live. I'm live on the thing. Is this out the shot? Yeah. It's out the shot? Cool. We're going to leave it here then. Even though people might not.
You know what I'm saying though?
No, but definitely, bro, those conversations, I don't, there's a lot of people who should have like, bro, you're in the street 24/7. There's nothing wrong with it because I've done it. Right. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you got to change narrative sometimes. Like, all right, bet we all want to get money. We all want to do this, but we're not coming up with any type of anything to make us out of the situation. Bro, yeah. A real plan to get out the situation that we just like, you know what? Let's just kick it on the street. Let's just continue. Yeah, yo, roll up. Yo, give me some extra grabber. You know what I'm saying? Cool, you could do all that. I'm not gonna ask you to smoke, but I'm pretty sure there's people in your fraternity who smoke. You know what I'm saying? Smoking weed's okay, and they're probably successful people. Sure, you know what I'm saying? There's successful people out there that smoke weed. Like, bro, come up to the table, sit on the table, roll up a blunt, smoke some weed, and talk about the future. How can you better yourself? If that's what you like doing, and you can't picture you having those conversations without a blunt, or even without a little drink of alcohol or something, do it.
Whatever it takes to get it done. Yeah. Bro, you know what's just the most powerful thing of getting in the room, bro? Like, for me, when I was growing up, I was more timid, right? Mm-hmm. I was quiet, just like I would always be watching and learning, but I wasn't like an extrovert, social person, right? Now, I'm so deep on, closed mouths don't get fed, dog. Like, I'm not afraid to ask something that I don't know. I'm not afraid for the uncomfortable conversations. I don't know if you're further along in your journey than I am or behind me. If I can help you, I will. You feel me? Like, because I know that what I've received has been the same situation where I'm like, I didn't know, and somebody's selflessly just helping me, right? So I'm like, bro, like, what's your credit score? Oh, bet, how did you get it that high? Or if they lower than mine, I'm like, yo, let me put you on. Let me give you some game. Right. Just yesterday, somebody called me and was asking me 21 questions. Yo, how do you start an LLC?
Did you have a problem with it?
No, right? Not at all. Because somebody helped me because I didn't know at one point. You feel me? Like, I had to figure it out, and I did everything that I could until I got to a blockade. And then I was just like, yo, I'm tripping. I need to use my resources. I have people who have literally done this before. Like, let me get all this game, apply it, execute. Right? That's what I did. So when somebody comes to me, I'm like, I'm just giving it forward because, at some point somebody helped me out. Mm-hmm. Cool. It's a scary conversation because most people they have too much pride to like ask for help or like to have those. I was like, oh, they like, what's your credit score? They saying 800. They really at a 650. It's like, bro, nah, man, let me help you, bro. Like, right. You feel me? Because then we could both eat. Like, especially if you my mans, I'll get you right. I'm already good, but now we could go in business together. You feel me? Like, and we could like buy some property somewhere, like whatever. That's
the main thing that I'm trying to get people on out here. Like, yo, I'm connected with a lot of people, and I'm just like, yo, everyone in Atlanta that I see are working together and pumping, like they're going crazy together.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
they're helping each other crazy.
Like crazy. And I'm just trying to get 2 or 3 people to be like, yo, bro, how come we can't run it up out here? Turo is in New York now. Oh, yeah. We could run Turo plays all day. We could go get Airbnbs, run up the Airbnbs out here, find a spot in the city,
Facts.
Why can't we do none of that? Like, it's just crazy.
Yeah. Nah, I think that's coming though, bro. Because a culture shift, it doesn't happen overnight, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you got to think people have to unlearn their old habits and relearn new habits that are actually beneficial. Like the closed mouths don't get fed thing. People, they won't talk. You know what I'm saying? They won't ask for help. They won't give information. They feel like, nah, like I'm going to keep this to myself and start gatekeeping shit. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, no, bro, like, it's abundance. When you come from an abundance mindset and there's plenty enough, like for you to eat, for your homies to eat, then you're not gatekeeping. You know what I'm saying? So
abundance mindset.
Down south, they have an abundance mindset, and that's why they know the vibes. But that didn't happen overnight. That's just happening now.
But it's not going to change unless people start putting the word out there. Everyone that tells me, "Oh, I want to start a podcast about it," I'm like, "Yo, make sure you adding value to people,
to your audience."
You know,
that's why I appreciate your podcast and you know what you're doing, bro. I'm like, nah, I can rock with this because it's like-minded and we on the same page. Like we want the same things, bro. You want to see, you know, people working together, collaboration, unity. Yeah. I want the same thing, and it's gonna happen, bro.
It's inevitable. Happen. It's gonna happen. I'm excited for it to happen. I'm extremely excited for it to happen, man. Born NYC, raised NYC,
facts.
School NYC in the
MPA.
MPA. I was gonna say,
yeah.
And you said your background. Let's get into that. You said you were working 3 jobs at once.
Yeah, bro.
Let's talk about that because you grinding. At that point, I want to know, what age were you working 3 jobs?
At 26, 27.
20.
Yeah, both. Because I'm like, I was working at a warehouse, you feel me? And I was working in supply chain. So I was working with food, getting to different underprivileged communities in all 5 boroughs of New York. So I was a manager there. And it was definitely a lot of work, but it was fulfilling because I know I'm literally helping people, right? And then my other job was my corporate job, and I was working with kids, and I was a manager there as well, all 5 boroughs. You know, I was staffing. You know, I used to create programs before I got promoted and worked on the field. You know, and I was doing everything sports with kids. So it was super dope because I love sports and I love kids, right? So it was definitely a fulfilling job as well. And then at the same time, I was working as an admin for a trading group, just giving out education, giving out trade ideas, et cetera. And I was doing all 3 at the same time, just trying to figure it out, right? Until I was just like, yo, like the richest people in the world, yeah, they work hard, but before they work hard, they work smart. So I got to work smarter because this working hard is not doing it for me, right? I'm working my ass off sun up to sundown, and I'm not making what I'm comfortable with, what I believe that I should be making. You feel me? So I had to make drastic changes. And then from there, like those 3 jobs became 0, right? I just bet on myself completely. And I was like, I'm going to figure this thing out, you know? So that's my journey from, you know, working. I was literally out of my house by 4 a.m. and I wouldn't get back home until like 6, 7 p.m., right? And I'll be tired and I would still be working out because I would train my brothers and stuff while training myself as well. And from there, like it was a routine every single day, bro. Nothing changed every day. It was the same. It was boring as hell. But at work, you know what I was doing? While I was working at my warehouse job, I would literally have like printed out sheets and I would highlight them because I'm like, yo, I'm studying. It's like I'm not in college anymore, but I still have to learn because the more you learn, the more you earn. So I'm like, yo, I got to teach myself this game because nobody's coming to save me. You know, so I'm like, okay, I'm watching the videos, I'm listening to the podcast, I'm highlighting, I'm reading, you know, because then I know I'm equipping myself. So I'm like, yo, I got to look at myself in the mirror with confidence and be like, yo, you're like that, bro. Like, go get it now. You feel me? And once I got to that point where I looked at myself and I'm like, yo, 7, you're like that, bro. Go get it now. That's what I did. And then I was equipped and prepared to tackle on all the obstacles that came with like, yo, I'm literally working by myself for myself. If I don't do it, it don't get done. You feel me? So
that mindset.
Yeah, bro. It's that dog, man.
Having that mindset, right?
It has to work or it has to work.
My buddy said it's a eat what you kill business.
Yo.
You got to go out and get it.
Yeah, bro.
And you got to go out and get it for yourself. So let's talk about your other business venture. You said,
yeah.
So your main thing was the stock trade, right?
Yeah, just stock trading in general for sure.
And then you have the sports betting as well.
Yeah.
A lot of people in the gambling world, they just gamble, but they don't use no analytics,
bro.
They don't look through the statistics of things. Like,
bro, it's just like crazy, bro. People tell me, yo, I've lost so much money. I'm like, how? You feel me? That means you just saying, fuck it. You feel me? Can I curse? My fault. Yeah. They just be like, yo, whatever, man.
Easy on the N-word. That's it. You don't say N's or B's here.
I got you, bro. I got you. Nah, but that ass, bro. So they, you know, for me, the way I approach sports betting is the same way that I approach trading. So it was transferable, the skill set as far as analytics and due diligence. Like I'm sitting there and studying, you know, is it a home or away game? Who's guarding who? Is it somebody's birthday? Is it a revenge game that they got traded from or something like that, right? Like, has they been running it up the last 7 to 8 games? Like, what are their stats like? I'm looking at all these things and I'm playing what I know. You know what I'm saying? So what people do, I'm a basketball enthusiast. You know, why would I place a bet on the Spurs game? You feel me? I don't watch the Spurs. Why would I bet on them? Because it's cute. Because I feel like gambling today. Absolutely, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, like I don't watch tennis.
People want that instant gratification.
Yeah, bro. Like, I'm not betting on tennis if I don't watch that. You feel me? Like, before I was educated and I knew, you know, what Neo was, right? Like in the stock market. I'm not putting money in Neo. I don't know what it is. I've never seen one in around New York before. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know, but I'm telling you, like at the time, you feel me? Like I'm not doing stuff that I don't understand. So when it comes to sports betting, I understand certain teams. I understand certain players. Like I'm talking down to their personality. Like this person, like he don't care if he goes 0 for 6. He's letting that shit fly if he's open, and he's averaging 1 to 3 threes a game. So what's a lock? I could put in 1 or 2 threes a game. You feel me? So that was really my strategy.
Knowledge is key,
bro.
Knowledge is key. There's information. People still don't utilize that shit.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy. And right now, it's no excuse because we have access to it.
Yeah,
we have more access to information than any generation before us ever had. You feel me?
The amount of information is crazy. I tell people, I don't tell people this, but sometimes, if you know, you may not have to go to school. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you have to go to school, but what you're learning from school is not just only knowledge. I feel like it's just like patience, patience and discipline.
Yeah,
that's the biggest message that you're gonna learn from school. And it took me forever to learn that message. Like I didn't learn nothing really. You're from kindergarten to 8th grade. You're at a kindergarten 8th grade level. You're not gonna be talking to adults like that. You know what I'm saying? So at within those times, like, bro, you're just gaining patience. You're just learning patience, and yo, it's just crazy, man.
Yeah, I'm definitely torn now, between that.
Actually, what you could learn now, if I have children, homeschool them. Yeah, because what you could teach them is gonna be what needs to be used. Imagine teaching your child at a young age, bro. You got eyes to see, ears to hear, mouth to talk, right? No matter what age.
Yeah.
So you have a child, you teach them stocks, you teach them how to read charts. That could be taught,
bro. And you could teach them early.
And you could teach them early. That could be
in middle school, bro.
Yeah, that could be taught. You know, you go through my account, we trade, we put into your whatever.
Bro, 2020, it was a teenager that he was on another podcast, and he made, you know, like over 5 figures in options trading. And he was a teenager. I believe it was with Tesla. And I'm like, dog, like, this is showing me, because I was already trading at the time too. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, damn, like, this is a younger dude that started years before me. You know, I'm not tripping about it, but what that does for me is now I'm like, I bet. I have brothers, bro. I'm the oldest of 7. So I'm like,
7 of y'all?
Yeah, 7 boys.
Okay.
Yeah. It's 3 from my mom, 3 from my dad. I'm the only child from my mom and dad.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's how you're number 7, huh?
Oh, it's a couple things, bro. For sure. We gotta
get into that 7 thing, man.
Yeah. That's a part of it though, for sure. But nah, bro, it's like everything, you know, I've learned more from like courses that I paid from trusted sources that are literally like skipping through all the bullshit, bro. They're going straight to like, yo, what do I need to know to execute on this? Boom, 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 boom. Right? As opposed to like going to school for 4 years to learn a quarter of that. You feel me? So I'm really torn, man. Like, it's just so much information out there. It comes down to what you want to do.
A lot of people are scared of those courses. They're like, oh, it's a scam. Why would I pay for it? Yeah, some of them, exactly. Some of them are. Especially like you come across someone on you know, you gotta go to someone reliable.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. They see one thing, they hear it and think they know it all.
Yeah, bro.
And they just give this person, here's $2,000.
That's crazy.
Go
when
take
you can find information for free on Dr. Google or YouTube University.
Look at that. You just said put me on the two things. Dr. Google and what?
YouTube University.
See?
Yeah, bro. And
what is that YouTube University?
YouTube, bro.
YouTube? Yeah. I was about to say, hold on. I never ever. I know every YouTube. I never heard
you need to know
YouTube
is
University,
on YouTube, bro.
That's a good one.
Ass.
I got my education out there, man. Fuck it.
Yeah, bro. And then of course, but you know, you don't learn just everything that you need to know from them. Those are just stepping stones.
But then you dig deeper.
Yeah.
That you stepping stones. You find out. I could hear someone could have a segment 30 minutes long. You hear one word, now then you take that word, you attack that word. Dig deeper into that. Yeah, learn everything about that. Master that. Bro, sorry.
There you go.
Bro, let's wrap this up. This is a good segment, bro. And as a matter of fact, I'm lying. You were talking about your other business.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot that name.
Yeah, so Profit Rocket Club.
Profit
Rocket. Yeah. So CEO of Profit Rocket Club. I have an amazing team and people that we started this foundation with. It's a retail investment group. Mm-hmm. So basically just a community of people who are interested in the market of investing, options trading. We have sports betting in there. We have fitness. We have esports. So people who like to play video games and stuff. We have a community for that. Credit repair, real estate, Profit Rocket Club is just a mall with a whole bunch of high quality service-based stores in it of anything and everything that you need to know, with the exception of NFTs. We don't really dig into that space, but as far as crypto information, we have everything just related to finance and making money, bro. So
is that a Discord?
Yeah, it's on Discord for sure.
You know what's crazy? That's a good play. I was wondering, I was like, how can I put something out there on a Discord, create my own channel?
Yeah.
And now I'm thinking about it, bro. This is my book. This is my book. I got people, everyone that I had on the podcast, I got them here.
Yeah.
I got the information, and now we build relationships. And who knows? Look, this is my first time meeting you, and who knows where this could go.
Of course, right? Bro. Definitely.
But stay tuned, everybody. I wanna Invest Fest.
Oh man, you got to get in the room, bro.
Invest Fest, right? I got you.
It's when it comes down to how I said Dr. Google and YouTube University, I think what trumps both of them and it's just the most powerful tool to get information and learn is your proximity of the people that you around. You feel me? Invest Fest is gonna have people that are like-minded. You got to understand, if people are flying out from all over the world, right, and they're paying this premium price, what does that tell you about what they want for themselves? Everybody's going to be at a different level. You're going to have people that are multimillionaires. You're going to have people making 6 figures a month. You're going to have people that are making 6 figures a year. You're going to have people that never seen 6 figures before, right? But everybody wants more for themselves, and you in that room, and that information from those organic relationships, that trumps YouTube and Google, bro, because I can call up people when I don't know something, and I know that they know because they're doing it, and I'll be like, yo, how do you do this? Boom, boom, boom. And I run the play. You feel me? So I can't stress that. Any room that you deem would have value, that has people of like minds as you got to get in there.
I got to get into Invest Fest. Someone reach out to me. I need to get into Invest Fest. But yo, anything you want to say before we shut this down?
Yeah, yo, bro, I appreciate
bro.
The love, man. I appreciate you, for sure. Because I think this is great for the culture to have these conversations and just push things forward, man. Yes, because I really believe, if I could do it, everybody else can. When I talk about, I've been full-time entrepreneur for years now. I'm proud of myself in that, but the win feels a lot bigger when I know I'm helping other people reach that same goal. Yep. So me being able to help somebody out, inspire somebody, put them on, teach them something, I'm with that all the way. You feel me? Because I didn't get to where I'm at by myself. You know what I'm saying? I put in the work, I put in the hours, but
that grind.
It takes a village. You feel me? And I know I'm trying to be that beacon and that trailblazer for my village, and I know other people want to be doing the same thing. So what we doing? Let's get to work.
Exactly.
You feel me? So just make sure y'all tapping in. Follow me at 7VMX. No underscores, no periods, no nothing. Just at 7VMX. Same on all social media platforms. Tap into Profit Rocket Club if you're interested in investing, financial literacy, taking your steps to the next level. And let's get it. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all.